Hey guys, Tate here and welcome to another Call of Duty Ghost video for you today. I just wanted to talk in this video about Deathstreaks and something which is the pain of a lot of people playing Call of Duty, especially Infinity Ward games, because they haven't really made an appearance in Treyarch games in recent years. In fact, I'm not sure they've ever been in Treyarch games. I'm not sure, I have to look that up afterwards. But Infinity Ward definitely, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and in Modern Warfare 3 the thing that was worse is they put more Deathstreaks in than in Modern Warfare 2. Even though they weren't popular in Modern Warfare 2, they put more of them in. And I've got a bit of background information as to why they actually put them in the game and why Treyarch don't, and whether or not they will be in this game Call of Duty Ghosts. And I've got a good idea of whether they will be or not. So the whole thing starts off with Activision at the top. They are the guys who sell the game, who make the most money, and underneath them they have their two developing teams at the minute, possibly three in the future, but at the minute we know of two, Infinity Ward and Treyarch. And Infinity Ward make the Modern Warfare series, and Treyarch in recent years have made the Black Ops series. So Activision naturally want to sell as many copies of the game as they can, want to make the most money, and the only way they're going to increase their market share is by opening themselves up to new customers. And of course those new people playing the game aren't going to be as good as the seasoned veterans, the people who have practiced the game for many years, the hardcore Call of Duty fans. They're hoping to keep them, of course, but open themselves up to those new customers who aren't as good at Call of Duty as, you know, the people who play it more often. So to encourage them to play the game and not rage out at the game and then sell it back as soon as they've bought it, they put the Deathstreaks in to try and help those people get into the game in some way, so that when they're having a bad time it makes it a little bit better and things like that. It's just little things like that that help them to open up the market to those newbier players. And Infinity Ward are all too happy to agree with that, to agree with Activision and put them into the game. Now Treyarch have a little bit about them and they think, no, we don't want to do that. We want to appeal to the hardcore gamers, the people who actually like Call of Duty. We know that people don't like those death streaks, so you know, Activision, we don't care, we're not going to put them into the game. They've got something about them to say, no, Infinity Ward, we're all too happy for Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 to just say, yeah, we'll put them in the game then, to help those people come into the game. So this is where I think things are going, because I think Infinity Ward have sensed that the time has come, that the COD community literally just won't take it anymore, and death streaks are really annoying, they don't like them, and they're going to say, just like Treyarch have done, you know, Activision, it's probably worth leaving them out of the game to please the majority of the fans than opening ourselves up to a few more fans. And let's be honest, it doesn't really help them massively. It's just annoying for the people who get killed by martyrdom or dead man's hand. That is just annoying. The only time that I can remember that Treyarch have actually had those kind of things in the game was way back in the days in Call of Duty 5 when there were actually perks. I remember days when martyrdom was a perk. That's the only time that I can remember them having them in the game, and ever since that they've kind of cottoned on to the fact people don't really like them and not put them in the game. That is what I think Infinity Ward have to do, because it's got to that point now where people aren't just, they're just not going to take it if it's in the game, and if they're overpowered again, it's just stupid. That is the reason I think that this year they will not be having death streaks, and I'm hoping they don't, and I'm pretty sure that they won't, because they're not stupid, but in the past they've been all too pleased to comply with those Activision things that they try to set out for them. This year I don't think they will do, because of those reasons that I've just listed. So thank you very much for watching, guys. What do you think? Do you think death streaks will be in Call of Duty Ghosts? I personally don't, but what do you guys think? Thank you very much for watching, guys. A quick like, as always, would be really appreciated. Make sure you subscribe for loads more COD Ghost info and stuff. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in a bit. Ciao.